Now, the Tall Ferns have 3 Olympic qualifying games coming up this week against Singapore, South Korea and China, all broadcast here on Sky Sport. Basketball officials are making a big effort to promote the sport throughout New Zealand, helping the next generation realise their hoop dreams. Our sports reporter Ravinder Hunia joins us now. And Rav, they're promoting participation and leadership in schools.
Yes, a major effort from all involved. The Tall Ferns are helping schools in lower socioeconomic communities overcome barriers to make it easier for girls across the country to not just play basketball but to play sport in general. I visited Jean Batten's school in the Auckland suburb of Mangere to find out more. The sporting options for girls is steadily growing. With the 2020 Olympics just around the corner, basketball is on the rise, and guard Shavana Palfast believes more options for school-aged girls, the better.
I guess a lot of girls don't realise that there are plenty of girls that do play basketball. Netball obviously is the girlier version of basketball, some people say, but basketball's a lot of fun too. You get to play the full court, offense and defense, and there's also a lot of pathways. You can go play in the States, you can play the Olympics.
The Tall Ferns are promoting the Girls Got Game campaign by visiting South Auckland schools to work on enhancing skills in the girls' own backyards, while endorsing the sport as a viable option.
It's so important. Growing up, even for me, and that's not that long ago, all we saw on the TV was NBA and the Tall Blacks. We didn't really get to see much woman exposure at all. I was lucky that I had my mum and my sister to look up to. So for these young girls to have, role models to come out to their communities is so awesome.
The Girls Got Game program is delivered by female-only coaching staff at local schools like these and associations. While women's participation is on the rise, the idea is to get more females involved from the grassroots up.
So if you look at our school name, Jean Batten, I mean, she is our icon. We're very proud of Jean Batten and her accomplishments. So that is an ethos that we have that runs through the whole school. And one of the focus key areas for Jean Batten in the last year has been to really promote girls, empower them to be able to make choices, and of course to get on the sports field or courts as in basketball, just to get them out there and know that they have the opportunities and can be really good in a field that they choose.
And what a better place to deliver it than at Jean Batten's school. A visionary in her own right, the intrepid aviator opened the doors to the school in 1970, a history that has stood tall almost 50 years on.
Introducing girls to basketball at such a young age is a great way to get girls to just participate in sport in general. Basketball, I think, obviously has a lot more boys that play the sport, so it's good to get the chance to have girls playing, and hopefully they enjoy it and go play it with a club or just any sport really.
While the Tall Ferns continue to promote the sport for the next generation of girls, their own intense training is already underway toward Olympic qualifiers later this week. The Tall Ferns assembled in camp yesterday and will train twice a day leading up to Game 1 of the Olympic qualifiers against the Philippines on Thursday night at Trusts Arena and of course on Sky Sport.